I'm trying to think how long. I think this will be coming up to my 4th year in January, which seems like a really long time. And I found out about it driving past, and I just always used to wonder what it was. And then I went on holiday, that's the summer before I joined, to Switzerland with some friends and family, and we were up in the mountains and we did a lot of walking, and I really struggled. I was unfit. I'd put on loads of weight. I felt awful about myself, and I just thought I've got to do something now, because I was sort of mid-40s, and I thought if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. And I came down and met with Meg, and she was so welcoming, and it was just a friendly environment. Which I'd tried gyms. I used to be a member of David Lloyd and things, and I never went. I hated it. And I think just because it's a small, intimate setting, I think it's less daunting. And yeah, so I joined up on a kind of package deal where it was probably a cheaper rate. And I just got hooked. I was absolutely awful to start with. I couldn't do anything. I had no sort of real confidence that I could do anything either. So it was, yeah, I think I have progressed slowly but steadily, I think, through the 4 years I've been here. But it was definitely, I needed to do it. I didn't do anything. I hadn't done anything really since I left school. And I think because if you're thinking about weight and why lots of people sort of join a gym to lose weight, I was always quite, I didn't need to worry about my weight, and so I didn't do any exercise. And then I think as you get older and your metabolism slows down, so that's when I noticed that I was changing shape and putting on weight. So I suppose it was a vanity thing more than anything. And I think also when your kids get older and you've got more time to yourself, you do start thinking about doing something different and maybe wanting a new challenge. And I think that was part of it as well. And I was really unhealthy. I mean, as I say, I couldn't walk. I couldn't manage these walks up mountains that everyone else was managing. And I hated that holiday because I couldn't keep up with people. So I think, yeah, it's all about, I think, for me, it was definitely a different life, age thing, I think, really, yeah. And not feeling definitely. I mean, I think I've got more confidence in what I can do and what I can achieve. And when I first started, I would be scared of certain things, like the prowler. I hated, well, I don't enjoy the prowler, but I would not try to do it. So I think it's definitely, changed my perception of what I can achieve, and I know I can achieve things now. And I do really push myself in the sessions, whereas I probably wouldn't have had the confidence to do that. And I know it sounds really weird, but talking about like heart rates and things, I used to think if my heart beat too fast, it was quite a scary feeling. But now it's it's working, you know it's good, and it's not a sort of medical emergency or anything. So I think that's been interesting. Yeah.
No, I understand that, yeah. I get that high heart rate thing. I think a lot of people get that. If you don't, and especially if you're going from a lifestyle where you don't experience that high heart rate, when it gets up, it's quite anxiety inducing.
Yeah, and because I take medicine for my heart anyway. I'm on beta blockers, so I think because my heart rate was very, very fast, sort of naturally.
Can you just keep your heart rate quite capped now?
It's just to keep it slower.
Yeah.
And so I think I was always a bit scared that if I did something too rigorously, my heart rate would, and it's a horrible feeling then. But obviously it's good because it means that you're, working harder. But mentally, to be able to walk in and to know that I can do everything, I think I'm an okay standard as well. And I think I'd probably think of myself as a fairly fit person now. So I think that's been a learning curve. Physically, I can lift weights, I can hold my own, I think is what I'm trying to say. Whereas when I first started, it was rubbish. Yeah, I think I'm definitely better at the quicker cardio stuff because I think I can move quite quickly. So I quite like that now. Although that was the bit that I didn't like. So I've proved to myself that and I've also learned that I am actually quite a competitive person, whereas before I would never have thought I was competitive, but I think I secretly am. I like to beat people. I think I'd like to, I keep saying I want to do more core work because I think and I think that would really help my back problems as well. And I'd like to get, my sort of abs and that area to be stronger. I think I'd like to just keep pushing on the weights because I lift a lot lighter than most people here. I think everyone's quite driven by the weights, and I think I'm quite a lower level. So I think keep the confidence up that I can lift without hurting myself. But I like this new session. I like the varied because I do get bored quite quickly. I think that's an age thing. And I like the fact that there's three different sections in it. That keeps me interested, which I think, I am still amazed that I am still coming it's very rare I miss a session. So I think that's actually been my biggest achievement, sticking at something, because I've never done that. You want to be strong, you want to be able to keep mobile as much as possible. And just be able to keep up and enjoy life to a good standard. I think that's the main goal for everyone. It should be really. And at my age, being a woman as well with the menopause and things, it's really important to keep, especially the strength up, to sort of stop osteoporosis and all those things. And that's really in the news a lot at the moment about sort of women's health at my age. So it's interesting that lots of people are now sort of jumping on that bandwagon. But that's my main goal, is to be able to keep active and to be able to, do things as I get older. I think and to remain fit and healthy. That's just so important. I think the main thing about sort of why I come here, it is really important because I think that's the community spirit. The fact that it's a small, intimate sort of core of people that you get to know really well, so you're comfortable coming in to a gym. It's not intimidating, and it's just really friendly and supportive. And I actually think, that's the most important thing. Why I'm still sort of coming here. I don't think you get that many places.